Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application. You can see there's a second floor decking that's going to go above here, above the first floor I should say. And so this is going to be a very basic rendering of this actual setup. And so I don't have all the details of everything in here, but some of the details that are going to be important is that I noticed that there were sliding doors over here. I didn't see what type of doorways are on this side, so I'm going to assume that there's sliding doors over here as well, and that'll be fine. I know there's going to be a staircase back here somewhere, and it starts right around this location over here. This is a fireplace setup here. These posts setup is going to be a little bit wider. You can see the I believe these are the footing areas, and there's going to be probably like a 12 by 12 post that goes all the way up to the top here, so not too concerned about that. What I am concerned about though is that we don't have any thing within, there's no lightings or fans or anything like that in this vicinity here, so that's going to be part of the setup here as well. Let's go ahead and look at the overall dimension that I have. And so I just went off this basic floor plan that they provided me with, and it says here it's 46 feet and 4 inches, and that would be, they didn't quite give me the exact points of this here. And I guess that's just the wall back here, and you can see it goes further than the house edge here at least. So yeah, my rendering is going to be 41, we can call it 42 by 13.6 is the depth of this patio here, or the cover itself. Because of the walkway here, or the steps that come down here, and the fire pit or fireplace here, there are going to be a couple of different options that we want to use. One thing we do need to make sure is that our depth of the space itself is going to be at least a minimum of 8 inches of height that you can use. So I have this at 12 inches, and again 9 feet off the ground is the bottom of the or I should say the bottom edge of the ceiling here. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's about it. I believe they want to heat up the whole space here, but that might not be the truth on that. They did say there's going to be a dining space over here. I'm not quite sure how the seating area is going to be arranged, and then what might be over here as well. So that's all that might play part in what type of heating equipment you want. Also, I noticed that the pictures that they had in the drawing, or I should say a live picture, was the fact that it looks like they are flattening the roof. It might have been at an angle at one point, so having a flat ceiling, I should say, not roof, but having a flat ceiling is extremely important with regards to placing a electric heater on the ceiling, or flush mount rather, in the ceiling here. What I've done is I've taken the CD6024, or excuse me, it's a C4024 4000 watt 240 volt heater. This is this one right here, and I've basically placed it in the center of this 13-foot 6-inch span. So from here to here would be center, and that would be the center of the heater. Then what I've done is I took the first one, placed it into the center of the patio itself, and from that starting point here I went 8 feet this direction, 8 feet that direction, and then so on, 8 feet again, center to center on each unit. You'll see that these are a little bit shorter, and that's because of the fact that we do have a clearance to combustible. The bottom clearance to combustible, you can see there's some posts that actually are physically here, and because of that I want to make sure that we're not penetrating any of the combustible material with the clearances that we need to meet, which is 18 inches from the ends. And you can see here from the ends over here, 18 inches. Now we could put this is a fire pit, and I believe this is our fireplace, and I believe this is all stone, but it could be just a stone covering. So what I've done here is use the same CD4024 4000 watt double element unit, and so you'll see that here and here, and that just gives it a little bit offset for those issues that we saw here. So the staircase here, and obviously the fireplace there. All right. They're all lined up right down the row on the left, on the right hand side here, or the outer edge. So again, for meeting the clearance here, or sorry, meeting the center point here to the center of this 13/6 span, and then just adjoining this here with the same edge of this point here. All right. Let's go ahead and turn that off, and let's look at the footprint of heat here. So footprint of heat, you can see that we're getting a fairly good coverage throughout this whole span with the 4,000 watt unit at about, ideally for 9 foot off the floor. Or excuse me, 8 foot off the floor, and this is 9 foot off the floor. So you can see that there's about 1 foot of non-covered area, but we do have some good overlapping in between. I believe this property is in a place where it's fairly well protected. There's some shrubs and bushes and trees that grow outside of this area here, so I think it's a fairly well protected area. But you can see that we get a really good footprint of heat throughout this whole span, going from left to right here. All right, again, that's a very brief and minimal drawing on this. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. And again, tap that like button if you would. We don't advertise, we're not monetized, therefore YouTube does not promote our channel unless we receive your thumbs up. So thank you very much for that. Have a great day.